Hi there, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Carry Command 2. Finally got a multiplayer game sorted out on the community Discord. I kind of helped run that with a few others. The main guy, Radley Udall, is in this multiplayer game with us. We've also got Spooner and Point Clearest Gaming, and we've also got QuantX, the guy who makes the UI Enhancer mod. Now, throughout the video, he talks a little bit about his mod. He just updated it to 7.3 before we started the recording, so we're all up to date on that. And yeah, he kind of talks about, you know, what he kind of wants in the game and his vision for it and stuff like that. So please have a watch if you like it, like and subscribe, leave some comments. Thanks very much.
Okay, we're all good. Then have take a seat, line up, and I'll show you that you can start this off. Cool intro.
Oh, look at this.
You're going to be behind the hollow map for this, wherever the captain's chair is. All right, let's do it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I like that. $640K.
Oh, look at this.
Soundcaster 16. 3D accelerator fail.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
Did you have to load some drivers into high memory?
All right.
Oh, what do we do first?
Well, you're in charge.
Oh, well, do you know, in my campaign I'd be going for fuel, but we should have enough fuel, shouldn't we, for now? The turret island.
In my new campaign, I've been going for 160 mil first.
Oh, can you see what we get at each island now?
Yeah, on the map. Oh, no. Sorry, wrong thing.
Yeah,
Oh, captains.
So we pretty much get everything, no matter where we go.
Give me the word when we want to deploy.
I think we should go for Socrates first, because it's a one shield and we'll...
Counterpoint. What do we get from Vulcan, blueprint-wise? Because that's a heavy ammo that's right next to us. That could could greatly simplify this endeavor. Looks like we get
like
everything.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hit the heavy ammunition island first. That'll make the rest of this easier.
How did you add that? That's amazing.
I didn't add that. That was the devs actually.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the names also faded in and out now, which is also the devs. They finally added the names to the inventory screen, so I got rid of my code that did it.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, let's deploy.
Have you been working with them, Quant? Have they made?
I have not talked to them at all. I've messaged Sergio a few times, but never the devs.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, that's
I know they know my mod exists because I've seen them offhandedly mention patching some stuff.
Yeah, the patch notes. I saw that. But what have they been breaking? Right.
How will you feel if they start putting stuff in like you've already done?
Don't arm everything. We're not even there yet. Just slow it.
Just pressing buttons.
Stages.
What?
Oh,
I mean,
Oh, no, I'm talking about the vehicles. I thought you were talking to me.
We're heading north, bearing 350 roughly.
What do we want aboard whilst we're
Yeah.
here?
Vulcan.
Let's see what we got here. Stock. Let's scrabble our chassis. If we haven't done that already.
Oh,
Helm, bearing 334.
And the fuel, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that actually on the waypoint?
Well, no, I use the tactical map to drag from the carrier to the island, and it tells me the distance and the bearing.
I still,
It gives me a way.
Nabble the 160. Oh wait, no, we already have all the 160. Get all the cruise missiles, I think.
It's one thing that's missing from the old game is the carrier needs to have a waypoint.
It does.
And the bit.
I added that. Go to the hollow map.
I've just done it on the hollow map.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, I added that. You can set carrier waypoints on the hollow map now.
It pops up right above the.
And it actually shows up on the helm on the compass screen where you need to go to get to that
look
waypoint.
at that. That's magnificent work.
Yeah.
And the cursor as well.
The cursor syncs between clients, so you can point to stuff. And the cursor also shows up on the vehicle control screens as well, so you can see what he's pointing to without having to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Is that your work, Quant?
Yes.
That's freaking amazing.
Everything that is not basically the hollow map is probably what I spent most time on. terms of adding stuff. Also, you can now see the weapon screens without having to turn them on. I mean, they don't fire like this, but you can at least see if there's ammo in them. I also added health bars and the number of bullets in your inventory for that gun at the top there.
Yeah, I see that.
So they get loaded from the stock into them where the green missiles are.
Yes,
that's how many's loaded at the minute.
Green missiles are how the green bullets and missiles are how much physically is loaded into the weapon, and then the number at the top is how much is left.
Yeah.
And then on the right there is your health bar, so you can tell how damaged it is.
Brilliant.
Oh, Captain.
Oh, I've not looked at the new ATC either.
Who's captaining? Actually, that's probably better.
One other thing that's missing when we were playing the other day in a team was we really need some way of, when we're controlling vehicles, we need to be able to mark enemy targets so that everybody sees the same track ID. For instance, oh, I'm targeting this seal over here. Oh, where is it? Oh, let me just put a marker on it, and then we can all see. Like a raid marker in WoW, or for instance, in the US Navy, I know they use track IDs for targets. So track 001, for instance.
Fair enough.
That's a cool idea.
Hey, do you want to launch Albatross whilst it... Well, I was going to say whilst it was calm seas, but it's no longer calm.
No,
I
not
can
yet.
get it calm.
So
anyway,
how are you going to feel if the devs start adding stuff that you've already done, like in this mod?
The whole point of this mod was to fix the shit. If they're going to fix it for me, it means I don't have to do it myself. That's perfectly fine with that. It's less work for me. Anyway,
Okay, we got getting an Albi up.
Yeah, we're getting an Albi up.
Awesome.
Nice.
What do we got in the ground vehicle
Oh
department?
wow, you can see the waypoints getting deployed on the holomap.
yes, that's also pretty recent. If you click on vehicles or the carrier, you can also see their loadouts and stuff. Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, God.
That's cool. You can even see the altitude of the waypoint. That's decent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here, check this out. If you go to ocean current.
Oh, look at that. That's so
Ocean
cool.
current?
Yeah, you can see the actual numerical statistic for where your cursor is.
Yeah, because you get that on the tactical map, but not on the holomap. But now we do with your mod. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, well, that was kind of the whole point. Was why does the holomap have less information than the vehicle control screen? I'd want a captain from the control terminal, obviously.
Yeah, I agree.
What the hell? Albi on deck.
Yeah.
Should we decide? Do we want to assign roles so that we're not constantly bouncing between stations?
Can I take command? not captain. Can I take command? So the vehicles.
Yeah. I also like doing I like doing the ground vehicles.
I'll captain if Tobo doesn't want it.
I'm requesting. I can take a razor bill.
Oh, you got me at hell.
By the way, so Tobo, look over here.
When we're looking,
behind you, by the ATC. So you can see the status of the Albatross in the air. It's got its fuel, it's being remote controlled, as you can see by the Wi-Fi icon, and what it's currently doing. So it's currently following a loop waypoint.
Yeah, loop waypoint. What's the other icons?
So from left to right, it's what it's doing, the name of the vehicle, fuel, damage, and ammunition. And then the last one is whether a player is connected to it.
Wow.
So if you click on the screen, you can hover over the left or the right side to get to see the holding pattern, and then you can click to keep it on that screen.
Oh right.
Otherwise, it just defaults back to the double view.
That's so cool.
Oh yeah, and Spooner, check this out.
Hang on. I was in the periscope.
Oh, that's what that CCTV looks like.
Yeah, check it out. You can see the CCTV view of him. You can see the island in the bottom left here. You'll probably see it as he turns. But I added the CCTV view, and I love it because it reminds me of the original '88 game.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, it's basically, if you ever actually go look at what it was to play the '88 game, there was no textures. It was all just solid polygons and colors.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It really was what it looked like to play.
I've got some tagging
Sorry,
done.
what did I miss, Quan? We could see the cam. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So if you were to face the island, you'd see it as green. But yeah, you can see all the camera views for the people that are controlling it now.
I'm with you. Okay. Oh, that's awesome.
just gonna let you know, we have a airfield over here.
Yes, I spotted that in the periscope.
I'm gonna just take captain. If somebody else wants it, let me know.
I'm just tagging some.
1AA. Humans are active.
I think there's a ramp. I think this is a ramp here, but I'm not sure.
Just seeing if any of these walruses have got in here.
Yeah.
I'm not spotting any.
Where are we going? Helm? I think we want to go.
Which side's the command center?
It's not about the command center, but where we can get ashore.
Get ashore on the.
There's a seal on this beach here. If we clear that, we can take the beach pretty easily.
Yeah.
I set a waypoint to near the front of the beach, by the way.
I see it.
Yeah. Helm, you know about the navigational thing right up at the top?
Well, the barges are numbered. This is
I've
barge
been
3.
using the mod since like you were up.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, the barges are numbered. I numbered the barges on all the screens so that you could reference them easily if needed.
Yeah, I'm requesting that a pilot Razor built A4.
Is that the one with the guns?
That's the one with the guns.
Can we get A3 loaded up with guns as well?
Yeah.
You can never have too much damage.
You can.
I was trying to fly the Razor Bill with a controller last night, and it didn't go very well.
Right. What's the distance to Ireland? I'm gonna get the A4 up for you now.
Thank you. I've still not piloted a Manta yet. I ain't even unlocked them in my game.
Just a note, they have a tendency to pitch up at high speeds.
Right.
5 and 6 are missile seals. I'm gonna load the walruses with the face melters.
Is that the Seawiz?
Yep.
Seawiz is remarkably strong against.
Have they launched anything yet?
Because the DPS of the Seawiz just exceeds like every other cannon, minus like the stuff that goes to the bears, because the rate of fire is absurd.
Have we noticed anything in the air yet? Because we're launching a Razor Bill.
We have got command to weapons, permission to launch 1 times cruise missile. So command to captain.
If that's me, go for it.
What's the target?
Enemy hangar. I can use guns, I think, as well.
Just gonna take this Razor Bill.
Yeah. All right. All our cruise missiles are hot.
I'm going to take one of the walruses out manually.
Firing 1 times cruise missile on hangar. Missile away.
Right, I'm gonna try and get rid of this seal on the beach, or walrus, whatever it is. Walrus.
Nice shot on the
Nice.
missiles.
Splash. 2 times fire.
Actually, you took down 4. But I'm seeing 4 crosses in the hangar. Really?
Yeah.
Got some stuff firing at me that's not tagged here.
Vessel. Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, we got it, yeah. There we go, yeah. Yeah, I've got it.
Destroyed.
Just gonna come back out just in case they're launching anything.
It appears all aircraft neutralized.
Oh, very nice.
All enemy aircraft are neutralized.
So they were probably more nuked than neutralized.
Yeah.
As soon as that walrus has finished loading, I'm taking one out.
Right, well I'll take this to the other side.
All vehicles should be good to go. Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking S7 out.
Command has A3. Air has A4.
Honestly, the biggest thing is just being able to look at the surface traffic and air traffic screens, like above, and like know the status of the vehicles. So I have to like go find it on the map and stuff. I can just look over and be like, oh hey, that one's low. Where is that?
Yeah. One thing with controlling the vehicle, I'd like to know the distance with what I've got targeted. Nowhere to see that.
Yeah, the vehicle HUD is probably the next big area of focus for this mod. Because I've already kind of done everything on the carrier I really wanted to, minus a few little touch-ups.
Oh, I'm firing at the stuff that's in the water, so I'm really having a hard time hitting. It's so hard to hit when they're in the water. Just me.
There you go. I love
Shout out to the land.
I'm on it.
I'm pulling up the beach.
Nice hits.
We only have one. We only deployed one land vehicle. I mean, given that it is the Walrus with 20 mil, but still.
Whatever the hell he's don't kill. I'll get them on behind.
Yeah.
You're good to return to that beach. We're fine now.
I'm manually controlling that walrus, and it's melting stuff.
Did you get the virus still deployed? Because we pretty much killed everything here.
I'm pulling up on the beach again.
Not quite. There are still a number of targets.
Yeah, there's a bunch of land units on them.
And I'll go for the ones on the right.
Nice shot. I'm right underneath whoever's in the walrus, the race build.
Yeah, I see it.
build?
Yeah, I'll leave that for you.
Yeah. Thank you. He's dead.
Got one.
Got it.
Okay, we still got ones offshore.
That one in the water, you can leave it alone. It's not going to get anywhere near the ones in the water. You can leave it alone if you want, or you can give this not much value. Send the seal in, and you can recover the wall. And send the seal in, recover the walrus, and you can send in one of the some of the 30 mil seals with the virus pod as an export. It'll take the same.
I'm deploying the virus bot. It's on its way. Virus seal, sorry.
Got some ammo spare, so I'm going to try these ones in the water.
Yeah, the other thing I added to the board above is that the name of the vehicle now shows the same color as its lowest stat. So if it's low on ammo, it's almost dead, or it's almost out of fuel, to show red, so you can quickly see what vehicles are in trouble or have lost combat effectiveness, I should say.
Very nice. Right, I'm out of ammo.
I'm not going to get out of ammo, so I'll try my best to take this out. I got 100 rounds left.
Okay,
I'm heading over with the Seaweed's walrus.
Some death.
Yes.
Now I got it.
It's down. Brilliant. Nice shot.
Right, I'm got RTV.
I've got the virus vehicle.
It's on its way, isn't it? The virus vehicle?
Yeah, I'm just helping it get through these trees faster.
Okay.
Raceville, which is Winchester, that's returning to carrier. I'm just stay on station for now, just in case.
Where's the command center? Oh, I see it. Do you want to bring the carry around to the north of the island for quicker recovery?
How's it moving? Is that all the land units we're deploying?
Yeah, I think so.
Island is secure.
I'm just heading up to the command center in the killer walrus.
Let me know when the second phase of buildings coming in. Stuff
There might be one coming in now. Is there one? Oh, it's already down, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to stay out until virus spots have been deployed. Just in case.
Yeah. Nothing worse than missing a turret and seeing it last minute.
Yeah.
Anyone want to drop a waypoint for you? Here you exactly.
For pickup, yeah, try about here. You're gonna have to come in. Actually, let me give you a bit of approach vector on that. I think there's a ramp there. If one of the SEALs wants to go confirm around here that there is in fact a ramp.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a ramp there.
Yeah, there's a ramp
there. I got eyes on it. If someone wants to go to aft end and guide you.
We drove off a cliff then to get to the command centre.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the way round as well. Have you the doggos haven't deployed yet? No.
No, I'm nearly there.
No. It looks like you're gonna either have to. I think you got to circle around south. Yeah, you got to go south to get to him. If you look at the map. Actually, just give it a waypoint. That way it'll be. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
It won't go down the arches.
Oh.
Right, dogs deploying.
They just have a bit of trouble, but they can go down the arches.
Yeah, I'm about to come in from the west.
You might want to get that razor built down. It's at a 38 fuel.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of ways for the landings to get down.
Yeah. Right. Razorville is also being.
Yeah. Recover everything, please. Minus the, aircraft not being correctly for that. The Albatross.
Was there a way down to the shore? Right. Yep.
There's two of them.
Right. Where do you want the Albatross now? The Albatross was which one do?
Land it. Don't need it anymore.
No, do not land it. Our back is to the island.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. I'll bring it down to a lower altitude.
Yeah, get it circling lower.
Oh, that's such a good screenshot, that. Get into the water there.
Due north of us, very close, I'm seeing 2 swordfish.
Yeah, we've got a couple more liquids out there. I see our land units coming in.
Yeah, docking it now.
Razorville on the deck.
Alright, well,
I fucked up, didn't I?
Quickly send some torpedoes over the coast. Solid.
Hold on, I fucked something up. Give me a second.
They're in range, you know.
Should we see what blueprints we got?
There's a bug in my mod. I just realized what I did.
I think we just unlocked everything.
This is Walrus. It's been stupid.
Here, get on the scope and give me the bearings.
Yeah, it should be 006.
Alright.
Yeah, bearing 006, range is about 9,000.
8,038. Bearing 007. Distance 8,300.
Yeah.
What time delay do we want?
Leave it on 30. Be plenty.
2, 1.
Have you seen the other one that's near the other island, near Cerebus?
Yeah. Distance 9,600, bearing 101.
Go with that.
0, 1.
I'd fly just one of that for now, because...
Yeah. Right, 2 fired.
Yeah, 8409 meters for the first swordfish. And the next one is more than 10,000.
Oh, maybe I didn't break anything. Whatever.
Where's
It's just
the
buggy.
Okay.
Come round to your left, stop. Oh, you're gonna go off the cliff. Back up,
Yeah, I see it.
back up, yeah.
There's a way down there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, go right now. That's it, you're there, yeah.
Thank you.
It should find its own way now.
Yeah.
What's happening with the albatross?
It's circling until we can get to a position for it to land.
Okay.
Alright, which island are we going to next?
Do we need fuel yet?
Okay, let's go. What's the difficulty on Byron?
Yeah, they're both
northwest.
3 shield.
3 shields.
Okay, counterpoint. Okay, then let's go for the turret island to the southeast, and then we can go Byron, and we'll have like bears.
At, Socrates.
Yeah, do you want me to set a waypoint?
Yeah, I'd do Socrates, and we could actually what's Tokamak to the northeast.
Wire spots self-destructing.
Yeah, what's Tokamak? It's to the northeast of Socrates.
Yeah,
Sorry.
support.
2 shield, it's only 2 shield.
Let's
Yeah.
hit that. We get both mantas and petrels out of it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
North of Byron.
Okay, yeah, and then bring the albatross in once we're clear of the island.
Burn.
We're going to Socrates first. Sorry.
Right, torpedoes are going to hit on the north
Set a,
target.
set a carrier with.
Yeah, I've done it.
I'm
Two,
gonna swing
what, two?
by- I'm gonna swing
Socrates.
wide around Cerberus. Probably drive by.
Torpedoes about to hit. They're on the hollow map.
It's still about a minute away.
No.
Nah, they were close.
Oh,
I've
yeah, the
zoomed
one
right
to
in.
the north. Sorry,
Cerberus
I'm
about
looking
to
at the
get
other
hit.
one.
Cerberus about to get hit. Decent.
Nice shot.
Target destroyed.
Lovely.
Target destroyed.
You sunk their battleship.
I call that a cruise.
They're really more like Corvette gunboat.
Oh, yeah. Rowboat, really. It's an old marketing slang for Battleship, the game. You sunk my battleship.
We're on our way to Socrates.
Next torpedoes
Underway.
incoming.
Impact, 10 seconds.
One of those boats seems to be on Cerberus or Cerebus.
I'm looking a
Also, if
sec.
you want to land the Al, you can.
I'll be
Just give me
3,
a heads up on.
2, 1.
Give me a head.
There
we
go.
A hit and a sink.
Yeah, you don't have to swing wide around Cerberus. We killed the vehicle.
I don't think we'll get a target on the next, on that one near Cerberus.
It's the islands between it. We'll come back after Socrates or Tokamak.
Yeah.
Tell me what status the Al is.
Yeah, there's no boats within 5,000. We're fine. Nearest one is like almost 10,000 out.
The enemy carriers took a 4-shield island.
Jesus.
Wow, they must be such good players.
Oh, there's another ship. We've got 2
Yeah,
around
I
Cerberus,
see it.
but we're going away.
Command requests helm slows down because we're outrunning a plane.
And a barge. We could hit that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. So I
Oh
think it's
wow!
a good call.
Have you added that as well, Quant? Like,
what's up?
When I hover over a ship on the map, it shows. Oh.
If you click on it, it also tells. Well, you can't click on it. That's right. But yeah, it shows you the effective range.
That's brilliant.
Aircraft on final.
That is so good.
Albatross on the deck.
Alright. I'm gonna give us like maintain heading and then hop down.
I think there's a barge trying to unload, isn't there?
It doesn't matter. It'll catch up with us as it needs to.
Alright, I'm going to smoke deck.
What's the chances of being able to somehow select that unit so that radius stays there while I, kind of measure distance?
Measure distance from the. Oh.
I can tell you the distance because I've got my marker on it right now. It's 8,900. It's in range for a torpedo, but we need to get the angle right.
Yeah, we need to be about there.
The island's in the way.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'd say once we get to about here, so I'll tell you what, I'll place another waypoint.
Alright,
I'll
I'm
be
the galley,
alright.
1 knots.
I'll have fish and chips.
Alright, one fish and chips coming on.
Are you in the kitchen?
I'm in shots. Yeah, I'm in the galley. It's not a kitchen.
Right.
There you go. I've placed a waypoint so we know where to fire torpedoes.
It looks like you're not a thing.
It looks like about 7,000 meters.
8-3 at the moment.
On bearing 40 degrees it'll be. I don't know if you want to program that in.
Yep, I got it.
Well, that's what it'll be from that waypoint anyway, so don't fire
Yeah,
it.
I've got
Yeah.
it. No, I'll double check before we shoot it anyway.
I love that I can just hover that over and see the radius now.
And I can see your cursor moving on my screen.
I can also see the radius. It syncs correctly.
That's so good. Yeah. Love it.
What I can't see the waypoint on my tactical screen though.
If you click
For
it.
the carrier? Yeah, click the carrier, click it, and then scroll down and show carrier waypoint.
You gotta shave there.
Oh, show carrier. Well, look at that. Woohoo.
You gotta shave there, shit. You got quite the scruff going.
Previously, I was on a submarine. I was allowed to have a beard.
You gotta shave there, shit, mate. You're not a submarine.
Not on a British submarine. You don't have to. They're the only naval personnel that can have a beard.
Awesome.
Officially.
We aren't on a submarine. This ain't a British submarine. You gotta shave.
They haven't got a shaver. I think we're clear to fire that torpedo now.
Yeah, I just want to get a bearing on it properly. It's
We're about as lined up for the shot as you can be.
40 degrees. Okay.
They have
torpedo
a
away.
So it doesn't have to be direct on.
Yeah.
Oh, the count. I never noticed. If you hover over the torpedo, you get an arming countdown as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
They also, remove that one waypoint that's like north of the carrier, so they can just hover over and press R. No, you can just hover over the waypoints and press R now. You don't have to do the carrier thing.
Oh, really? You can just remove waypoints one at a time like that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Anyway,
Missile is torpedo is armed. It's gone out.
yeah, I also added the torpedoes to the nav screen, which is nice, so that you can tell when you can run away from them without having to wonder where they are. And if you hover over them, it also shows you. No, it shows you the countdown if you mouse over them.
Oh.
So by the way, did you guys like the vehicle reference when you're controlling the turrets? You know which way it's facing.
Oh, I didn't.
It's on the...
I didn't use a walrus or anything, so didn't notice.
Oh, it's only on it's only on the ground vehicles. Specifically ones with turrets. I mean, the aircraft have one. It's that little arrow thing that shows where it's plus. Well, the ground vehicles, I had a different one. It shows you like the tank chassis. It shows you like the chassis, and the turret icon of the chassis rotates based the direction relative of where the turret is.
Oh, that's cool. A bit like Battlefield does that as well.
Yes.
We have another naval contact bearing 058.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I see. And looks like we're gonna skirt that as well. I'm not super concerned about taking out all naval contacts. The only reason I wanted to, why do we take out the naval contacts around the fuel island again? Considering we're not actually really need a fuel.
For fun.
Well, we get cash rewards, don't we?
That's true. Oh, here we got torpedo incoming. Not incoming, sorry.
You do get 5k for a swordfish. That's actually a very good reason.
Yeah.
I take out the enemy ships every time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Target down.
Okay.
My favorite one is that what is it? You get about 2,000 for a turret, which is great.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, I got 2,000 for a turret once, and you get 10,000 for the carrier, which means that 5 turrets is like canonically worth the same value as an entire battle carrier. Salvage
Torpedo
terms.
away. Yeah, we really need target ID numbers or something.
I mean, every vehicle in the game has a unique ID number, so I could just show that when you hover over it. Okay, so you know when you hover over the bar,
enemy,
it says, yeah,
enemy vehicles as well.
Yeah, if you hover over a vehicle, it tells you what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I can also I can also just add that ID number to it, so you can then reference that across screens by just being like checking at ME4, and I'm like, okay, I know what ME4 is. I can see it right here.
Are you going to see that when you see look through the HUD of the of a vehicle?
Yeah, I could add that.
Because that would be that's probably one of the biggest quality of life improvements, I think. Because then everyone knows what you're targeting.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, let me write that down.
I'm thinking we approach this island from the south because the command center's on the south, and we just deploy our units there.
Give me the waypoints you want me to take. Leave it up to me.
Look for the. Let's see. What's the closest? I usually just want to go for the closest beach. Looks like the south approach is probably gonna be the best there.
Yeah, I've set you 2 more waypoints, Rad.
Let's get our aircraft up now, and then just bomb this place Stone Age. It's a 1 shield, so I'm not expecting any reasonable resistance.
Yeah.
Getting out for a second.
Can you slow to half? Can you stay on half until the island's clear, so that this barge can finally unload and get out of business?
Doesn't have much. It's only got 550.
Do we know why the enemy ships suddenly appear on the map without having any vehicles on?
Radar.
Is it radar? Okay.
It is. It's a 10k distance. I measured it. Sure.
Right.
And you can also pull the radar breaker and they'll disappear.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the same thing happens when you put an albatross down on a sort of targeting circle or camera circle. Camera orbit, yeah. Reconnaissance.
There's the albatross.
Albatross on deck.
A torpedo has acquired target.
Oh, what have I clicked here on the air traffic?
Oh, click on it again to unpin it. When it turns yellow, all that tells you is that it's just pinning that screen.
Oh, okay. So if I, yeah, alright, I get it. Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, Yeah, people were like, "Oh, I want the old ATCV back," and I'm like, "Fuck, why? What possible use is that? Just having the landing pattern have to?" But I'm like, "All right, whatever, man." Enough people asked, I added. Well, I added it.
I feel like our runway light should be on. It's better.
Albatross is already gone.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're good. Barber's just done.
Torpedo impact in 5 seconds.
It's on the holomap.
Oh,
It's another.
it's a hit.
It's a hit.
It's a hit, but we need another. Bearing 23 degrees. Let me get it.
Distance about 8,350.
Yeah, be right.
Yeah.
Okay, loading torpedo, left-hand tube. We haven't turned round or anything, have we? No. Torpedo away.
We want to get the
Yeah.
air.
I'd
If you
say
go for it.
until we're a bit closer.
Helis are docked in S1 and S2. I mean A1, A2. Sorry.
I'd say that we're still at easy.
Yeah, we'll put them up when we're under 5K. You know, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind another missile seal, but it has AA missiles instead of IR. Or can the missile seals also lock onto aircraft?
The IR missiles are just get blocked sometimes.
Okay. Well, I'm of the opinion that all islands should have at least 1 or 2 AA seals, even the lower tier ones, just to at least keep. Because there's literally no threat to attacking a one-shield island from the air. Unless you're like an idiot pilot, they literally can't do anything against you.
That's the idea, I suppose.
Well, I mean,
Make it a bit of a challenge, though.
I mean, yeah. The whole point of that the AA is that there's at least, because currently there's nothing they can do about air traffic. There's literally nothing, and adding a few AA seals would at least give you something to think about. No, I mean, I could have been mean and suggested they give you CWIS seals, which is just a freaking iron dome for the entire island. Good luck doing anything nearby that.
Oh, fuel lights come on for the carrier.
Yes, below 50%.
We've still got some in warehouse there, I believe.
Wait, there's a fuel light carrier?
It's on the drone control screen, I can see.
And also on
of course, because it's a vehicle, right?
Am I good to take one of these razor bills that's coming out?
Yep, go for it.
we should have a bunch in the warehouse.
And then we lost the enemy ship off the scope. I guess it was a swordfish.
Well, we'll know when it shows up on the salvage log, I guess.
Or when the torpedo disappears on the screen, roughly about where it was. Come on, torpedo.
But it works in Battlefield. Yeah, for these two helicopters, just hose the island down. I mean, that's what happens when you have like enough. When you have like, this is the problem with this game. Is the devs of this game. I don't want to make assumptions, but I have a feeling somewhere the devs of this game are not that great pilots, and so they assume that everybody else is going to be about as good as they are, and then balance around that.
Torpedo is a negative impact.
Here's the other thing, which is.
Hey, we've got an untagged vehicle that's right underneath me.
Yeah, I'm on it.
We're getting shot at.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Seawiss Walrus.
Sorry, yeah, guys, can you guys swing around to the south of the island and kill the guys on the beach?
Yeah. That's not the only thing left.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, Helm, don't worry about it. They're not gonna. I don't care if they damage us.
No, I'm just getting this.
Nice.
I feel like we should be able to repair multiple things at the same time, but it costs more power to do so.
Well, I mean, already 60 powers for heritage. Power cost for heritage.
I know. My point is, it really isn't like one little block there. It's not that much power. I think they've reduced it. I mean, like repairing basically. I mean, you should be able to repair like half the ship, but requires all the power to do so. Also, I've been toying. I want to see if it's possible to take manual control of the carrier CUS because I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm also pretty sure that would be horribly broken. Because, you know, let's like, oh hey, there's a guy shooting at us from the island. We'll just take manual control of the CUS and melt them to death. That's why I refrained from that.
CUS is capable of engaging surface.
I mean, it is, yes, but also there's no penalty for getting close to the island. There's literally no way because then nothing can get close to the carrier. You know what I mean? Like, if you sneak a vehicle close enough, if you manage to sneak a ground vehicle close enough to the carrier, you deserve to get the kill, in my opinion. Anyway, whoever's on that walrus, let me know if you like the turret. Like, you see it on the right there?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's fantastic. It's really useful. Okay, the doggies are away.
I've seen the race close to summer close to the ground.
It really wants to be in petrol and airlift for those vehicles right now, doesn't it? You can recall everything, guys. We're done.
You guys are really having fun flying them.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we should form the first carrier command to Castle.
How are you flying the Razor Bills? You're flying it with the keyboard.
The first carrier command aerial acrobatics squad.
Keyboard, except I rebound your to Q and E.
Right, I'm bringing mine in.
I don't know why the Walrus is having such a hard time. Is it really that difficult? Come on, let's go.
He's gone through some stuff.
He's going through some things, yeah. I think they only stuck a 486 in the CPU in this thing.
I love it. Yes, and I love that you get that the entire first part of that video sequence is a reference to the first carrier command game.
Well, for me, the first carrier command game was on the Amiga, so I didn't actually see that.
Oh, you never played it? Well, it's not a direct reference, or it's a reference. I played the DOS one.
But for me, it's just an old PC booting up.
Well, the DOS version was. I actually thought the DOS version was better. I think it had better performance in general.
It had better AI because the devs said they were under pressure to release the Amiga and the Atari version, and they didn't have enough time to finish off they say it was AI, but you know, their scripts or their code. The Amiga version had 78,000 lines of machine code in it.
Oh, can you guys see me on the CCTV in the hangar?
No, it doesn't render players.
Damn, it sucks.
I'm not
Broken
sure.
game. 0 out of 10. Gee, I didn't know this game ran on the 0 out of 10.
I'm not sure what's happened to the walrus, but it's having
You've
a hard
broken
time.
the walrus.
Something. I have, yeah. Look, it's kind of a bit confused.
Yeah, this happens. Oh. Hey, Positive was down in the hangar. Confirm which. Oh no, you got it.
I got it.
I have noticed a minor issue, which is that the barge island is genetics and it's actually pretty close to the enemy. No, there's also natives, but it's also, yeah, it's up there. So here's what the move is going to be, okay? I'm going to Logi snake us all the way up to genetics. We're going to hit genetics next, and then probably going to go to either Edgeley, which is conveniently a 1-shield aircraft, and then Bayern, which is a 3-shield vehicle, depending on which. And we'll basically make our main base from there, probably genetics. That'll be our warehouse. Yeah, so the nice thing about being able to pin the ATC or the ground screen is that if you are ground or ATC, you can just always have that screen up because that's all you really care about, right?
Virus post.
Okay, I thought
yeah.
fucking the Albatross. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that air traffic control is a lot better. I bet the devs are kicking themselves thinking, why don't we think of that?
I don't know. I mean, hey, I've like always been open to talking with the devs.
There's actually stuff I want from them in terms of like UI modding that is not in the game right now that really is really dumb.
Yeah.
Like here's a great example. Did you know it's actually I want to be. There's a function call that gives me that returns like the player names and stuff based on the network ID. Right. I don't have access to that on most of these screens. Or like, yeah, they need to like what is it? They need to excuse me. They need to like make a lot of the engine callbacks. They need to make them the same across all the different screens.
Right.
And they're currently not, and it's pretty frustrating.
I mean, I'd like to change the colour of my carrier in the units.
Yeah, that would be really useful.
I would like the color of the carrier to match the color of the team.
Yeah. Does it not do that?
It doesn't. The yellow team is purple. Has a purple carrier.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird. One of the other things I wanted to do is have the color of the holomap match the team color.
Yeah.
So it's blue, we're blue team, fine. I want it to be yellow, one of yellow team. Green, one of green team.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would, so in order to do that, I would basically have to convert the color. I'd basically have to convert to, I basically have to do a hue shift of the screen, which basically requires you to first drop the saturation. Yeah, drop the saturation until I get what is effectively the black and white coefficients for all of the different colors.
Come on to hell, can we slow down? We're doing the thing where we outrun the aircraft again.
Four naval units, straight on at...
Yeah, I've got 4 of them. I'm scoping them out right now.
Yeah, actually, help. That's probably a thing. Help. I guess I was gonna say I should probably add an indicator when a plane is trying to land, but you can kind of see it on the navigation screen. You know what I'll do? I'll add the little dotted line when the plane is trying to land, so you can see that on these navigation screens.
It's just rad.
Know that you should stop.
He doesn't care. In the what am I looking at?
As long as you're not in the red zone, you burn half as much.
Oh right.
Actually, hold on. Let me test that. So go into the red zone for me. Oh my god, and drop back to the white zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely... It totally is. You're absolutely right. The red zone is just... It's like exponential in there.
Like the afterburner.
Like the high white.
Is that the fuel efficiency one you're talking about?
Yeah, but the fuel efficiency gauge is dumb because it just spins around in a circle, and I'm like, I don't understand, like...
Yeah, people have been asking me to make a video on it.
No indicator on that. It's just a little dial.
It's a really bad dial.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if you could go into the game files and replace it with one of the the dial from above, but I'm not sure how they program the rotation because if it's a percentage, it should just work, but if it's an angle, it won't.
It's just great.
Yep.
Speaking of fuel, what's the barge got for us? It's got our fuel. Awesome.
I'd love to get a video up about that,
5
about
seconds.
fuel, because that's probably the most requested I've had so far. Like,
yeah, no, well, the problem, I wanted to add a thing where it shows you like the effective distance a vehicle can travel based on its fuel load, but it's dependent on the fuel efficiency, which I don't know the formula they're using internally.
Yeah. The next island is 2 shields. And the carrier still only took 1 island. Enemy carrier.
Yeah, it's probably heavily damaged after that.
Except it's not, because it doesn't actually do anything. It just kind of sits there until it takes the island, I think.
Well, in my Let's Play, about episode 14, I noticed it didn't take an island for a while. And then in the last episode I recorded today, I found it. It just wasn't moving, like it run out of fuel. And it had a fuel island, so I'm not quite sure why it was just stopped.
It's because the AI cheats. The AI does not actually have a logi network. It doesn't have it doesn't have an inventory. It just has infinite everything theory.
It was just stopped though. It wasn't moving, so I don't know what bugged out on it. I mean, it was easy to easy to kill. Spoilers for anyone who's watching the Let's Play.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill you now. Ruined it.
I'll mute that bit out.
Cut that part out.
I mean, you definitely haven't seen my my achievements on the wall. Complete the campaign.
I love how the visual fuel gauge is completely pointless because it only tells you in sequence of 7, and then there's just the dial next to it that gives you the actual analog reading that's actually very useful.
And the fuel valves, like, what are they? I'm assuming they're linked to the ship somehow, but I've never seen them other than green.
There's no all of the different damage components are up here on the damage board, so yeah. I don't understand. Oh, try turning the engine off. No, they're still green.
Still works.
Because, so they're either balancing around PvE, which clearly they're not because the enemy AI is terrible. So basically, because the enemy AI is terrible, right? Everybody's just kind of assumed that this game is supposed to be for PvP, right? And not balanced for PvP either, because as many of you may know, and I regret giving this information to the public, I'm sure. If you strap 4 heavy bombs to a Manta, and you fly that Manta above 10,000 meters, you will be above the radar range of the enemy carrier. They will not be able to see you at all. At that point, you then dive bomb the enemy carrier from above 10,000 feet, going full speed straight down and deploy the bombs at the last second. If you're moving too fast for AA or CWIS to hit you. And each heavy bomb does 20% of the carrier's health. That's a combined 80% damage in a single blow. That'll also probably knock out most of their CWIS, which will allow you to follow up with cruise missiles for an easy kill. And there's literally nothing you can do to defend against this, because you don't know the aircraft is there until it starts dive bombing you, and then it's too late.
Well, that's going to be a nice treat for anyone who's watching the first part of this episode, because I'm going to stop it there and I'll start recording when we get to the second one. So yeah, if anyone's watched that, there's a nice little tip.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stop it there.
We'll be back after these messages.
We'll be back after this break.